Hey guys, I just want to tell you about a little situation that just happened in the store here. Tuesday mornings, you can see it in the background. There was a lady looking at appliances and stuff, and I seen there was an air fryer. That air fryer normally sells for between, I think it was like $90 and $190 depending on where you get it from, and they had it marked down $59.99. So I wanted to just check it out and see what everybody else thought. So I popped on the carnivore group real quick and I said yes or no, and everybody said yes, that's a good deal, go ahead and get it. So I went ahead and got it, and it's a nice air fryer actually. Family size, 5.5 liter, which equates to like 5.8 quarts. So everybody said that is a good deal. So I went ahead and got it. But I was talking to a lady, and I was telling her how I healed all my digestive problems by being on keto, and then eventually really getting everything and switching up to a carnivorous diet, and that healing me even more. And now my doctor's doing keto, and she says, oh my God, that's so awesome, and she was so interested in it. Well, another lady heard me witnessing to her, and magic happens. Another lady popped up and she said, you know what, I have to interrupt. I've been doing the keto diet too, and I want to tell you about my experience. And me and her both talked to this lady about how healing it can be. And just don't be afraid to talk to people about this stuff. I know a lot of you are afraid of the stigmatism behind it. Don't worry about what people say. If you wholeheartedly believe in what you're doing, talk about it. Here's the video, guys. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, I'm not like any stress to getting just super smaller, but all the sizes I've went down, it's been, May will be, April will be 2 years.
But how has it made you feel energy-wise overall?
Well, I'm high energy, but I don't ever have those dips in the day and stuff, you know. I mean, I just feel better, you know, and it's just, I don't have all those because when you eat carbs, it makes your body crave more. Like if you eat pizza, you realize after a while you want more, because carbs do carbs. Yeah. And even though I was eating yogurt and stuff, it was filled with so many sugars and carbs. Even though it said 100 calories, it doesn't work. And the thing is, I was eating less calories before and gaining weight, and then now I go to Outlaws, girl. I get me some ribs. I eat as many sirloin ribs as I want, and I make a bowl of green beans. But I'm a meat eater. So
you've heard fat will lead to clogged artery?
Yeah.
So in the absence of refined carbohydrates and sugar, your body can process protein and fat very efficiently. The only time your body has a problem processing fat is if you have sugar in the cell. The cell, it starts to clog it up, and that's why your body can't process it. That's when people start becoming insulin resistant. That's why you have a lot of diabetics, because they've been eating sugar and carbs for so long. Their cells are damaged by the sugar and carbs. So if fat can't get in the cell to be pulled and used properly, now you become insulin resistant, and now your arteries start getting clogged up because it has nowhere to go. You're producing more insulin, your blood pressure's going up, sugar's going up, all kinds of stuff. Well,
and you can have fat ranch dressing. You don't have to eat the low fat. You can have the fat.
Just in general, full fat sour cream, full fat cottage cheese, full fat anything, real sweet cream butter, not no country crock, parquet, blue bonnet stuff.
All the
real stuff. So I have a video on YouTube where I take a tablespoon of country crock in a piping hot skillet, so hot you can't hold your hand above it, and I put it in a skillet and I let it melt. It doesn't even have a chance to melt before it disintegrates, like evaporates into the air, and there's plastic nuggets left in the bottom of the pan. I'll take on the other side a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter or Land O'Lakes butter, and it'll just melt out nice and easy and smoke a little bit, just as natural as can be. Well, why is that? We've been feeding our kids that stuff for years. What about processed Kraft cheese and stuff like that? I can take a flame and light it, and it will smolder and roll up like black plastic. But I can take real sharp cheddar cheese and melt it, and it'll go right down on a piece of paper. And I can pick it up and eat it afterwards. It's
I tell people, hey,
it's
and
about eating real
people
food.
tell- my husband, he's 6'4", he don't have to watch nothing, but he tells people she eats more than she ever had, and it was like I was starving for years just to say a certain size and fit in certain clothes. I said I've been hungry for years because I wanted to stay a size.
What's your favorite sweet? Sorry.
Oh, geez.
What's your favorite thing to go to? I bet you it can be done on keto, no problem at all.
Oh, my God.
The only thing I miss is fruit because like a banana has like 26 grams. A banana's the worst fruit you can eat. It has
Tons of sugar.
26 grams of carbs.
If you think about how much they preach potassium, right? If you go to an avocado, that's 3 to 4 times the amount of potassium a banana has. So why would you even have a banana for potassium? There's no need. It's the taste that people are having. It's the sugar.
Because it cuts
It's the
they
sugar.
eat banana instead of getting the candy bar because it cuts it.
Yeah, it's
Craving
just-
for sweet.
But
But then it makes you want something else because it has so many carbs.
so when a person is craving drugs, like say a crackhead wants crack, when he gets that hit of crack, what happens? Dopamine release in the brain. It's that pleasure sensation. When you get sugar, refined carbohydrates, any of those nice nasty pizzas and stuff that we love so much, that's dopamine being released from the brain in an abundance because we know we're getting that pleasure food. That's that pleasure sensation saying hormones released, let's start doing all this now. We start flooding our body with all this junk. That's what it's all about.
You can
So-
take cream cheese with sugar-free Jell-O, make little things and dip it in there and eat that. It's great.
It's better. It's better
Yeah.
than eating the real stuff. I mean, I've been doing this now for, like, if you want to look at low carb total, for about 14 years. So I took my 2-year relapse after Iraq, that whole deal.
Yeah.
But keto for 2 years and now carnivore for 6 months, I don't have the need for all that stuff no more. I cut out all the sweets,
You
all the
don't
coffees and stuff.
crave it.
Eventually, you get to a point where your body just starts wanting to be done with all that, and you just eat real, whole, natural food. That's it. That's what it comes down to. If somebody was to tell you keto is all about high fat, they're wrong. You can actually adjust your ketogenic plan to where you're not having so much fat and using more of your body fat as energy. But keto is not. They keep touting high fat, high carb, high this, high that, or whatever. They don't know what they're talking about. It's natural food is what it is. It's low carb, moderate protein, semi-high fat. You don't have to have all the fat.
Yeah.
There's
I
way.
went down 5 pants size. Had to get rid of all my clothes.
Awesome. Oh,
And I
that's a
went-
good thing.
All
huh?
I was wanting to do was my clothes was getting a little tight. Excuse
awesome.
me,
No,
'cause
you're
of
good.
menopause, and because even though I was eating the same, I started gaining weight because women gain weight through menopause. And the thing is, and I researched women. That's when at our age, if you get older, this is what you need to do. I just wanted my clothes to loosen up.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
all my clothes.
That's amazing.
that is.
A whole closet
That is-
full of clothes.
I went
Given
from
away.
size 50 pants. I'm down to a 38-40 now,
Yeah,
and
that's great.
my
That
sh-
is.
my shirts was from a 5X. Now I'm down to a 2X, but I don't really want to go any lower than that. So,
yeah.
um,
That is great.
if you get on YouTube, you can look me up at the Keto Mechanic.
Okay.
The Keto Mechanic. It's
My
catchy.
husband and I will catch you tonight. Then.
Okay,
We
all righty.
will. Thank you so much, and God
I
bless you.
enjoyed the
Bye bye.
conversation
Yeah, it's
as well.
really good.
If you jump on there too, the Keto Mechanic, and I'll put, if you want to be on the group, we can all talk on the Keto Carnivore group.
You're
I
on
have.
Facebook though?
Yeah.
See, I don't do Facebook.
We could do it on YouTube. We could talk in the message box on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, just if you just
Keto mechanic.
the Keto Mechanic.
I am
Okay,
going to
I
recheck you out
can do
tonight.
All righty.
Oh yeah. Thank
God
you
bless,
so
guys.
much. You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.